Thanks, Andrew. Although the football team didn't have a game this weekend, the Iowa women's volleyball team had two huge victories both Friday and Saturday, and one of their key players was Reagan Coyle. It was announced Monday that Coyle has been named Big Ten Player of the Week. This marks the first time an Iowa volleyball student-athlete has been named Player of the Week since 2012. Last weekend, Coyle had 32 kills and 6 blocks over 9 sets. And even after coming off of a bye week, 2 Iowa football players are being recognized for their performances this season. It was announced on Monday that Josie Jewell has been named a semifinalist for the 2016 Buckus Award. This award is given to the nation's best linebacker every year. Jewell sits at a second in the Big Ten with 77 tackles and matched his career high 16 stops against Wisconsin in Week 8. Finalists for the award will be announced Monday, November 21st, and the winner will be announced before or on December 6th. It was also announced on Monday that Desmond King has been named a semifinalist for the 2016 Bednarik Award, which is presented every year to college football's most outstanding defensive player of the year. This is the third award King has been nominated for this season. After 8 weeks, he has recorded 26 solo tackles, 6 pass breakups, a 41-yard interception return for a touchdown, and a 77-yard kickoff return. 3 finalists will be announced for the award on November 21st, and winners will be announced during the Home Depot College Football Award Show on December 8th, which will be broadcast live on ESPN. In Iowa basketball news, Iowa basketball has been waiting for it to be the game of the week for almost 2 months now, and it is finally happening this week. The team will host an exhibition game against Regis University on Friday at 7 p.m., but the Hawkeyes are going to look a little different with only one returning starter, Peter Jacques. Taylor Brooks starts off our men's basketball coverage as she introduces us to the 7 freshmen that were added to the roster this year.
The 7 freshmen Iowa has on their team could easily become the Magnificent 7 as time goes on.
If you look at them, every one of them has a chance to be special. And so how soon will that happen? Well, they're going to get a chance. They're going to play, and I'm going to play them, so we'll see how it ends up.
What could happen is a few of them appear in the starting lineup for Coach McCaffrey, one of them being Tyler Cook, ESPN's number 38 player in his recruiting class, and easily one of Iowa's best recruits they've ever gotten.
I think he's capable of being a star. I really do. And, you guys have been around me, know that I say what I think typically. So it's not like let's go easy and not push him. I think I have a responsibility, to be honest. I think he's an impact player.
Expectations I have for myself are bigger than anybody else's. So, there's a little bit of pressure. People talk to me a lot, try to kind of gas me up a little bit, but, nothing's really affecting me. So just make sure I come out and work hard and do everything I can to help the team is what I focus on.
Another freshman that could see a starting spot is Jordan Bohannon. The Mr. Iowa basketball of 2016 could see a dual point guard role at the start of the season.
It's competing every day. I think that's the main thing. You just got to compete and grind every single possession, every single second you're on the court, and just can't take anything for granted.
I think, Christian and Jordan together would be really good, especially with the way that Jordan shoots the 3.
The rest filed down the line. That includes Maish Daly, Isaiah Moss, who served a redshirt last season, Riley Till, Cordell Pimsel, and 6'10" Ryan Craner, who could see playing time as the big man in the center.
When you get a big guy that is as active as he is with his feet, he sprints back, he runs down the floor, he's constantly moving, he's up, he's back, he's over. It's hard to get those guys to do that sometimes because they tire. He's got incredible stamina for a guy that big.
There may be big shoes to fill, as these freshmen have already seen, but they have the potential to fit right in. Reporting with Iowa basketball, this has been Taylor Brooks with Daily Iowan TV Sports.
On Thursday, Taylor hashes out the upperclassmen in the squad and what type of impact they will need to make in order to keep this team intact. The Grid Club in Davenport has been active for 70 years, with the main priority being on local sports. With basketball season right around the corner, the Grid Club has invited Bobby Hansen to come and get the locals ready for the campaign.
The Davenport Grid Club was established in 1946 and is known as the longest-running sports luncheon in Iowa. Guest speakers from all over the area come to talk about local sports, including the University of Iowa. Monday's guest speaker was Bobby Hansen, play-by-play announcer for the Iowa basketball team, and he gave a preview of what's expected from this year's Iowa basketball team.
The first guy that jumps off the page is Tyler Cook, the incoming freshman, and he's been written about and talked about a lot, but he's a real deal. He looks like he's trying to dunk over the top of you on every time he catches the ball. He can step out and shoot threes. He can take it off the glass and start the fast break. So you start with Tyler Cook, it's going to be a star. This is going to be a young basketball team with two seniors, I guess, with Dale Jones and Peter Jock in there. So it's going to be the development, how that team comes together, how guys jump into their role, how quickly.
The club is aimed to reach out to the community and promote local sports, something that was key in the founding of the Grid Club.
When Doc Barrett started this back in 1946, it always about Iowa. So the main function was a speaker from the University of Iowa. And we've been very fortunate.
The people that have been doing it for 70 years, this is year number 70, to get these speakers to come in here and similar to iClubs, different in that it's a lunch, but you're reaching out on a grassroots level to fire up a fan base and to give them a little inside information.
By bringing in key speakers and keeping the focus on the community, the Davenport Grid Club is here to stay. Reporting from Davenport, this has been John Leo, Daily Iowan TV Sports.
The club itself is looking for younger members to hop on board and keep the tradition and club running for many more decades. Make sure to tune in tomorrow because Iowa football is finally back. Andrew, back to you.